Baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, here's Big Aaron Judge. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Santana is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Too low, 1-0. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. The next 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3 and 2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gregorius over to his left. 1 down. So now Carlos Santana. He's set. Here it comes. Herrera's off and running. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box now, Michael Fargo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Gregorius is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Changeup called strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1-1 to count. Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. So coming to the plate, Greg Bird. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Greg Bird.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Hernandez up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High pop-up. Hernandez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Torres. Neil Walker will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2. Popped high in the air. Nola waits on it. And the inning is over. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Into the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Judge is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. In now, Aaron Nola. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Called strike over the outside corner. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. He'll get it into second. On to first, a double play. Leading off the inning, Luis Severino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Judge, base runner at first with 1 out. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The relay, and he is in there. Now batting, Greg Bird, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Men on third with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Altair has a read on it. And that retires the side. Striding in, Aaron Altair as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder,
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Into the box now.
fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And he'll step off. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Carlos Santana would be next. 3-1 to him now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Didi Gregorius. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Hernandez. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He popped out in his first trip. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Here's Neil Walker. He popped out in his first trip.
Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking. And that misses ball one. Hernandez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. So 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping up now, Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, 0-1. Ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Hernandez. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Judge. Hard on the ground toward short. And into left field for a one-out hit. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep for a two-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He's Pat Neshek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Neshek. This game for the Phillies. Now playing second.
Set and the pitch.
Number 14.
Hit back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. One there on the first. And how about that for an entrance? Chad Green, right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Striding into the box, Aaron Altair looking to put the ball in play here. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he'll reach second now with one away. So striding in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the out. Sonny Gray, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hot shot down the line. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Texas swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And there's ball one.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton looking up, and it's gone. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit out towards second, taken by Walker. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally striding forward now. Now the Yankees.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Hicks goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pereira is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pereira on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready now as Dribble Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pat Neshek. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Popped him up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Here's Neil Walker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in now for the Yankees, Sonny Gray. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Altair's off and running down the first baseline. Bird has it. Altair on at first, nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that will bring up the A.J. Cole comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Number 67.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So now Carlos Santana. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst.
Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Missed with a slider. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him at this point in the ball game. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 8. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 the count now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This pitch is popped up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Here now is his Drupal Cabrera. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for us.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton, and it's gone as they add still another. So here now is the pitcher, Pat Neshek. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he lays off it to even. count 2-2. Zach Britton is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
53.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Aaron Altair will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. Popped up. Bird is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Odubel Herrera, last time through, was a base hit. 0-1 the count. Britton's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Didi Gregorian. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Nashik is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Ready once again, Neil Walker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2-1 to count. The 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Last chance for the Yankees. Yankees, good night. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Carlos Santana. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious
Are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Second, the left fielder, number 31.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1 home. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired. 2 down now. Here's Corey Seager. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pivetta is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Machado on the slide. He gathers the throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, Carlos Santana. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Santana playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 1 out. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. At the plate, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's just 2 for 12. A ball and no strikes.
Ramos.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Kershaw, 30 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Drives it out to deep right center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Now he'll throw back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Machado onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will... Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. And he fouls this one off. Ramos might try to make a play on it. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 1 for 3. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Altair gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch misses low. The throw down. So 1-1. A little bouncer. Just hung in there on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Bellinger's on his horse. And that ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 31.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in now, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The pitcher, Nick Pivetta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Manny Machado now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. At the plate, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit hard to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Popped high in the air. Cabrera is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He approached him on the fastball there. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Maikel Franco. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And that's out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. Ready for another chance? Jock Peterson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Altair has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now. Here's Manny Machado now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And oh my, that pitch is behind him up around the shoulders, and he won't like that much. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 13 in foul ground, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 away. So stepping in, Nick Pivetta. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away. Standing in, Aaron Altair. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2-2. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. So coming to the plate, number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Another one sent foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So now Carlos Santana, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Del Franco. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In now, Yasiel Puig. He went down on strikes last night. Brian Dozier is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramos is there. 1 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Taylor is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Popped him up. Cabrera is calling for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, only 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains for the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra ski buses are available directly outside the stadium.